it's just us. I don't know if it's just the black community. Of course, I'm not white, and I don't know. I don't have any white family members I can ask. But I feel like, especially when it comes to like domestic abuse, they're real hush about that shit too.
Are they?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, do you watch Lifetime? I fell.
I don't like Lifetime. I think it's fucking gay.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Ghey, not
That's-
Gay.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely agree that people in other cultures they keep things on the hush, but I mean, particularly, I mean, we're black. We're talking about us in our community.
Yeah, you can only discuss what the fuck you know. Like,
I mean, I don't think that it's necessarily any different. Well, I mean, it is different because I think the why is different for us because we don't want a
Massa coming over here to
Why
the
Yes.
slave quarters.
yeah, like the why. The why is
Massa
different.
gonna hear you.
You know, because we're supposed
Sorry.
to have, elevated ourselves. We don't necessarily, need them or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Agree.
we're doing good on our own over here. Like why are you in our business?
Maybe I'm not black.
Possibly. What?
just shut the fuck up.
Possibly. But whatever.
So we don't need who? White folks? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Man.
Well, of course. I mean, we only need ourselves. But
I mean, that's a whole different conversation.
I know, but I feel
For
like
real.
I've never heard maybe in my house, oh, don't tell people, our business.
Shit. I did. What happened in this house stays in this house.
Exactly.
That's what I mean, but it wasn't nothing fucked up or weird happening, but like my grandparents used to talk shit about people, and
Just think about kids getting whoopings at home.
getting what?
Getting whoopings.
Whoopings?
Whoopings. Yes.
You said
Whoopings.
Whoopings?
Whoopings.
Shreveport.
Yes.
That is not Shreveport. Yeah, whooping.
Whoopings. Whippings. At home.
You should just say whippings.
Whatever.
The whipping
That's
boy
So,
looking
I
at
mean,
us.
just think about that, though, like in that context. You're not supposed to go to school and let anybody know that you're getting spanked. right?
Well, I mean, I think you're
No.
not supposed to let people know you're getting whipped with like an extension cord, but like a
Yeah,
regular
no,
whipping,
'cause
like
Period,
My
but
brother got
period though,
paddled in
because if you go to school and say that, then now you have this teacher that's obligated to make
Report
a case.
some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're not.
I feel what you're
That's
saying.
not something that you're supposed to necessarily say because it raises red flags. Something like completely innocent, and it was not black people. It was a little white kid. She went to school and told her teacher that they have weed in their backyard, and the dad was shooting a video of the little girl, and he was like, you said that we have weed in our backyard. She was like, yeah, we got weed. And so he goes to the backyard, and he's like, show me where the weed is. And she's showing her the weeds in the grass. It's like, we have all of this weed. You see, there's a weed here, there's weed here, there's a weed there. or
Oh,
whatever.
she
But
literally meant weeds.
right, but she goes to the school and she says that, and now they're thinking that they're like got a whole homegrown farm,
Right.
and you know what I'm saying, like in the backyard. So there's that whole connotation or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So in retrospect, like you tell children not to say certain things or whatever, so that things don't get misconstrued
right.
or whatever, so you don't tell them, don't be up there telling them that I be hitting on you or whatever like that or whatever, because then
Well,
they'll
don't
call,
be up there hitting on them children.
right, I call CPS or whatever, and they gonna take you
Bitch, I
away
didn't
or whatever,
know what the
blah, blah.
fuck CPS was.
But I mean that's
I'm
but
not
that's
gonna
what
lie.
it is.
Honestly, back in the day, whenever I was a kid, I didn't feel as worried about CPS or like, when I was in trouble, I'd be like, well, shit, I just got in trouble. I know other motherfuckers get in
like, I
trouble
didn't
too.
even know what the fuck CPS was, so I was like,
I didn't get any
But
whippings.
today, of course you didn't. But see, like now, I just, I'm concerned about disciplining my own kids because anything, like you said, could be misconstrued. And I don't want to have to be like, don't go up there telling people I punched you in the mouth because I punched you in the mouth. Of course, I don't do that. But it's like, First
I
of all,
don't give a fuck. I whoop kids. The end.
but what do you constitute a whooping?
Like I will pop you on your ass. I still spank them on their ass. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like, knuckles to face type shit. You can't have them bruise my neck up.
Right.
That's how the man find out your business.
But you know
No.
what? I think because my granddad was an alcoholic,
Mm-hmm.
so
It
I
didn't
think
matter.
my dad was kind of like that at home. Like he was like,
It didn't matter.
"Don't be," and I would be like, oh, "I'm sorry, what?" I just told my white friends everything that happened in here.
Fuck you. Stop drinking because I just found out you have a drinking problem.
All right,
No.
so I have a quick secret confession, and then we are going to give some advice and then rate our wine. Do you want to read it?
Oh, y'all know I can't read that good.
We'll make it
Okay.
bigger.
Secret confession. Almost a year ago, I told my parents about my uncle, let's call him John, had abused me when I was little. I finally came out with it because it was affecting me to such an extent that I couldn't bear it anymore. Only they were that's not okay. Only they were privy to this in my family, and I wanted it to remain this way. However, 2 months back, one of my cousins told me how the John's son, let's call him Jeff, had abused her for almost 7 years. Now everything is out in the open, and some people in my family are completely disbelieving us and even slandering and harassing us. Because John and Jeff are father and son, I can understand why this seems unbelievable and too much of a coincidence. I'm so sad and stressed. My hair has started to fall out in chunks. I wish I had never told my parents about John. I wish my cousin had never told anyone about Jeff. Damn. Fuck them haters, man.
Right?
Fuck them. All of them. Fuck them. You don't need them.
But that just goes to show you the shame that's involved in
Associated with it.
these situations. Like, so you have this backlash, so people not believing you or what's going on, and then they make you feel shitty about it. On top of the shit that you've already dealing with, you're dealing with this person that has actually abused you, and it's like, oh, y'all not believing me, and then y'all are going to fucking shame me for it. Like, so it makes it difficult for somebody to actually want to even come out. And it's not even one person, there's two people in this situation,
But I'm sure it has to be difficult for a person to accept that someone they love is a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of saying, man, I'm sorry that happened to you, you would just reject that, and you're angry because you now have to look at this person that you care about and you have to see them as they are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's fairly hard too. But I would say to them, like, don't stop moving forward. You may have to get an apartment with your sister, or your cousin, or whoever the fuck she was. The cousins.
Yeah,
It was a cousin.
yeah, it was a cousin. Yeah,
Like, they might have to just really just try to stick together and just be them two.
I mean,
The unfortunate
my
thing is-
thought is that sometimes you have to cut your family the fuck off.
Right.
I
You know,
mean,
like,
straight the fuck up. Because,
like,
why? First of all, I feel like it's not, oh God, perspective is such a motherfucker. Like, I would feel more inclined to believe that it is true because it's a father and a son fucking situation.
Right.
Because 9 times out of 10, the father probably did some shit to the son
Or
and
had
made
him
that,
doing stuff.
or had him doing stuff and turned that motherfucker into a little baby fucking abuser. And then little baby fucking abuser goes and abuses your cousin while the dad fucker is over here abusing you. So, you know what? Fuck them all. Because anybody who does not love you enough to listen to what you have to say and to believe you and support you or whatever, when it's something that's this fucking serious, like, cut them the fuck off.
Right.
You don't need them. Like, that's only going to hinder. And I think I'm so upset about it because I feel like that's going to hinder you as a person,
From
trying to
healing.
get better. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Trying to hold on to the family that
It's
doesn't
gonna-
care.
yeah,
and
this-
it's like, just don't even worry about it. I know it sucks and you feel like you're going to be alone
That's like
in
these
it.
shitty ass people who post these wonderful family photos on Facebook But bitch, y'all are fucking fighting every day. Y'all cheating on each other. He don't even know if 2 out of 3 of them kids are his.
Right.
Like y'all going through the most, but because you want to just save face for social media, Facebook, whatever, then you're just avoiding the real problem. And I think that that's a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You don't need them people. Like, fuck them. I'm sorry. Anybody who really loves you and cares for you is going to, at the very least, listen to what you have to say and try to find some truth in it somewhere.
Well, I mean, at minimum, you need to maybe distance yourself until you get in the right headspace to where you can deal with that situation.
Absolutely.
You know, I
And
mean,
you and your cousin lean on each other for support, because I could only imagine how alone they must have felt, especially if their families really like that. Like, they must have felt so alone. So if anything, that's the one person that you know, lean on each other, because that's the one person that you know feels exactly the same way that you feel, because they experienced the same shit that you went through.
The cousin.
Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like you shouldn't. I mean, even though your family is supposed to be there for you, they're
Fuck 'em.
also the ones who will sometimes be the biggest haters that you have.
You goddamn right.
And hurt
You
you the
goddamn
most.
right.
So if you guys feel like you need to move on without your family, then hey, so be it.
You need some new family. Me and Michelle taking in new families.
See, but the problem is I don't like anybody.
That's
so.
true. Me either. But I still talk to you though.
Okay.
I give you advice.
Well, how did y'all like? I didn't even drink it.
You didn't?
Y'all didn't drink it.
Bitch, I drank the fuck out of this wine.
How did you like it?
How did you like it?
I'm gonna give it a 22.
No reason why. Just 22. Okay.
Y'all know I love white wine.
She's big gulping
I had
it, y'all.
a good flavor on it.
A good flavor. Well, Jesse.
It tastes of fruity.
Jesse.
Fruity booty. I liked it. It was good. It didn't have a lot of alcohol in it, but that's okay, because, like, who needs that?
I didn't even like. Oh, this is the one. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even. I don't even like white wines, but this one is. I'll give
Say it.
A 20.
Oh.
1.
Okay. There you go. What about you?
I didn't care for it at all. Like, it tastes like a level above a Moscato to me. Like, it tastes very dessert wine-ish. It is a bit sweet for me. Like, I didn't really care for it.
Yeah, sometimes sour people can't take sweets very much.
I mean, it is what it is.
This bitch.
So, I mean, I give it a 9.
You know why she did that? Because I like it. Match.
Of 9? Not even a 10?
I'm not a fan of Moscato, and it tastes very much so like a Moscato to me. That's exactly, it tastes dessert wine-ish. I don't care for it.
So I picked this one because it's the Chenin Blanc.
Okay.
And we had a wine on a previous episode that was a blend of this and something else. And it was mentioned that the sweet, I guess-ness of that wine was pretty good. So I was like, let me go for one that has 100% that grape in it. But, okay.
I don't care for it. Like,
I don't like Moscatos at all. Rieslings, I hate them because they're too sweet.
It really tastes like Moscato to me.
Yeah, me
I
either.
drink Moscato but Moscato is like super sweet. Like
No,
this to
and
me
I was
like,
totally about to say that same
like-
thing.
well, I had a, what is it called? Shit. Gewurz or something. Oh, fuck, I can't even pronounce it. And it tastes like a Riesling Moscato mix. It had like the
Who
bubbly.
the fuck drinks that?
It had like that
that
bubbly.
sounds very sweet. It sounds like a prosecco, actually.
It sounds like a diabetical.
You know what? It is kind of like it was kind of like a prosecco in the sense that it was a little bit bubbly, but it was like bubbly, sweet,
Prosecco's
dry.
though.
And this is what this reminds me of, that wine that I had yesterday.
It's not
And
super
so-
dry.
Yeah, this is not
It's
dry.
like-
My
It's
tongue
like
is
raw.
dry as fuck.
It's sort of like water.
Stop licking sandpaper or dry dicks. I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't have a
okay.
joke. I didn't have one
Well.
ready for that.
Nope,
All right.
neither.
So what was the cumulative score then?
I didn't even add it up
Okay, well,
This
I'll
bitch
do
gave it
that.
a 9 though. Like, I'm so mad right now.
because I didn't even remember what y'all said. So I was
Because I
like, fuck
plotted
it.
out like buying this. I like went to go find this particular grape because, like I said on another episode, we had a.
I mean,
blend
I've had
with it.
another one that I like, but this one it did not.
You think it was too sweet?
It was
Just
a little
period.
sweet.
Okay.
17.3.
God damn it!
I liked it though.
I wanted to pair this with something for the
You still can.
wine of the month. No, it's not gonna make
Hey,
it.
I need one.
It's not gonna fucking make it. I know.
Okay, well, I mean, I thought it was cool. It's okay. We can't all like everything.
We what?
We can't all like everything. People are
Dumbass.
people, so why should it be? Just kidding. All right, so make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Do that.
Yo, yeah, check it. Holla, do that.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck she's going
I-
through
listen,
right now. But
I'm enjoying life.
You do.
The fucking clap is that? Okay, so yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you
Like
check
us.
us out everywhere else, and don't forget to go to Podern.love. Pick up your tickets for the festival. It's gonna be dope.
Bye.
Is it the same puzzle from the other week?
So like,
Nope.
why are you like so disconnected?
Who?